losing streak continues.
So much pain! So much pain!
Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in. First off, Happy New Year to you guys. It has been a good 2022, but now it's time to roll into 2023, and we're starting off 2023 the same way we ended 2022. Discussing yet another Bears loss.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
And it was a bad one as the Bears lose their 9th consecutive game to the Detroit Lions 41-10, and it was a brutal watch. But before I get into anything about this game, make sure you guys leave this video a like as it continues to help this channel to grow and to beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you are one of the folks that are not subscribed to the channel, make sure you click the sub button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the content that I post. But let's talk about this destruction of the Bears. Without further ado, stab into it.
Dinkelberg.
I mean, where do you begin? I mean, this game was extremely hard watching every facet. Outside of the first drive and the little things that Justin Fields did early, and I mean very early in this ball game, what was there to really watch for the Bears fans despite destruction, despite humiliation, embarrassment, just pure sorrow, pain? It was everything in the negative description for this Bears game today. Now, some of the things that I pointed out in the preview video that I thought were going to be the biggest difference between the Bears upset and the Bears loss came true. Number one, Bears couldn't stop the run. They could not stop the run at all. Jamal Williams had 22 carries for 144 yards and a touchdown. Deandre Swift, 11 carries for 78 yards and a touchdown. And Jamison Williams had a big 40-yard run on a reverse. So the running game for the Lions came through. The Bears running game came through itself. Of course, Fields dominating run game again. He had 10 carries for 132 yards, and he had 100 in the first quarter. But Herbert and Monty combined for 11 carries, 31 yards for Herbert, 24 yards for Monty. Not much production out of your backfield. The run game total, 265 yards for the Lions and right at the 200 mark for the Bears. And I said the biggest difference was the passing game. Whatever team and whatever quarterback can make the throws and execute in the passing game is going to be the difference. And that is exactly what happened, with Fields only going 7 for 21, 75 yards, but he did have that early touchdown pass. But Jared Goff looked extremely well today. 21 for 29, 255 yards, 3 TD passes, and no picks. Justin Fields had a pick. That was another thing that was a difference in this ball game. And the sacks. Bears gave up 7 sacks. It was at one point in this game, and as much as I've been one to preach that Justin Fields should be playing if healthy, take him out. He's going to get killed behind this offensive line, whether Tevin Jenkins got hurt and his replacement, Schofield, got hurt in this ball game. So the offensive line, which was already bad for most of the year, got even worse. And it was just a complete annihilation. The Bears couldn't get any first downs. 22% on third down efficiency. The Lions weren't any better with 33%. So both teams didn't really establish anything on third down, but the difference is the Bears were winning a lot more third downs than the Lions were because the Lions were driving the football up and down the field on the Bears' defense. So it was just waiting till this ball game ended in this contest. Jamal Williams had a good game and Swift had a good game for the Lions, and that was just the biggest difference in this ball game. Bears defense The front four woes showed again, and they've been showing all season, even though the Bears had 2 sacks on Goff, and they were both from the defensive front, surprisingly. It was just an extreme hard watch for both sides of the football. The Bears' talent is just not there right now. And I've seen a lot of people say, fire Allen Williams. He can only do so much with the talent that he has. He has a lot, and I mean a lot of young guys. There have been a lot of injuries to this Bears defense, as well as the departures. So you can only coach this team so much when it's just not a lot of talent. Whether it's been on offense with the offensive line struggles and the injuries, offense with the wide receiving core inabilities to get open. You have just not a very talented roster, and your most talented player, Justin Fields, he's been giving it his all, and he showed his toughness yet again, dealing with some little nagging leg pain, and he was still coming back in the ballgame and playing. Now, the difference, like I think against Green Bay, was the Bears ran him a lot less after the first half, and in this case, after the first quarter. So you're talking about a Bears team that is depleted. You're talking about a Lions team that is still fighting for a playoff spot, and they were wins away from making the playoffs, and of course they needed some other things to happen. But the Lions had a lot more to play for than the Chicago Bears team. And a lot of people are saying tank for the number 2 pick, and it started to look like, as an organization, they got down to the coaches and just let them tank at this point. It was just a horrible watch, and I mean horrible. I've never seen the Bears get beat by a Lions team this bad. And the atrocious season continues for the Bears this season. So, we're looking at the numbers, it's going to point Lions. Looking at turnovers, Lions. Sacks, Lions. Rush yards, Lions. Pass yards, Lions. The Lions had the advantage at every single aspect of this game. Talent, Lions. Health, Lions. Jamal Houston, Aiden, Hutchinson were wreaking havoc on this Chicago Bears offensive line. Havoc. And Aiden Hutchinson was a guy that I was going to be looking out for coming into this game because of the way he's been playing lately. And he played so well, he got him an interception, for Christ's sake. Yeah, a defensive end, pass rush defensive end, got him an interception. Mind you, it was on a late quarter, second half, first half play. That Justin Fields, I think he was just trying to make something happen. But he is a very, very talented player. Aiden Hutchinson, that is. It's just this Bears team was just dominated on every single aspect of the game today. Offense, defense, special teams. Every single aspect, coaching-wise. It was just a complete annihilation of the Chicago Bears today. A complete annihilation. This game became hard to watch through midway through the second quarter and definitely into the third quarter. It was just, the Lions put the foot on the Bears' necks and they never let up. And the good thing about this, there is only one more week of suffering for us Bears fans. There's only one more week of this. I wish it was the end because of the old 17-week schedule, but we got the 18-week game schedule now, and I don't like it. But we got to suffer through another week of this, and it's not going to get better. It's only going to get worse before things get better next offseason. But I don't really have too much to say about this game. It was just complete domination, complete annihilation. The talent, everything on every single level, the Lions dominated today. They absolutely dominated the Chicago Bears team. I thought this game might have been a little bit closer than it was, but I was so wrong. The Lions just took over this ball game, and I will give credit to the Lions. They are a very improved football team, and Dan Campbell has his team in the very right direction. Hopefully the Bears can get there soon, but I don't want to spend too much time talking about this game. It was just domination and annihilation. Make sure you guys leave this video a like as it continues to help this channel to grow. Comment you guys' thoughts about this game down below. And if you are not subbed and you watch this, do me a favor and click the subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the videos that I have on this channel. But that's all I've got. APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe. Have a great and excellent day. Happy New Year. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bear down. Peace.